Hello, fellow FX Edgers. This is Marcello Ducille with www.thefxpert.com, here to highlight the SSV2 Euro dollar trade that we have been in for about 2 months, about a month and a half. We've been in this trade. This doesn't happen often. As a swing trader, we generally see trades that are open for anywhere from a few hours to a few days, to be honest. This is a rare trade, and honestly, when you get these opportunities, it's great. You just want to take advantage of them. So let's talk about what's going on here. Essentially, we got in this trade on 12/7/2009. That's December 7th, 2009, at 48.03, 1.4803 on the euro dollar. How do we know that we're getting in that trade? We had the euro SSV2 indicator, which changed from green to red. So if you look down here at the bottom of your screen, you'll see the euro SSV2. It changed from green to red. Okay, we were not in at that time in any other trade. We changed from green to red. When that first bar closes and we move to the second bar, we will enter on that second bar. So the first bar is actually our trigger. The second bar is our entry bar. So we actually entered at 1:48:03 at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 1200 server time. We entered this trade. We had our first stop loss. I've gone ahead and added it, plotted it here at 46.86. Okay. Approximately 46.86, which is about 118 pips. We knew that because we used our volatility indicator here, this black histogram below, and we use it based on the trigger candle. Okay, so the trigger candle gives us our entry. It also gives us our volatility, which tells us what our stop loss and take profit will be. The euro dollar is has an SL factor of 1 or TP factor of 1. What that means is that we're going to take the volatility, we're going to multiply it by 1. Okay, and that will give us how many pips from our entry that we will have to put our stop loss and our take profit. So that's what we did. We entered here. We took profit relatively quickly on this first bar at roughly 46.86. That moved our stop loss down to break even on that second position. We actually came very close, as we got a bounce off this level, to hitting our break even stop loss. Thank goodness that it did not hit that, so that we could have the opportunity to see this trade evolve and unfold into a 800 pip move. So we actually kept on moving with the market. We got down to right around here, and I think some of you said, because I heard this from a few of the FX Edgers, well, what happened when the euro dollar SSV2 changed from red to green? Well, usually when the euro dollar SSV2 turns from red to green, our histogram goes from red to green. That generally means that we exit our SSV2 euro dollar sell trade, or we enter in on a buy if we don't have a trade on. Well, because we have a trade on, we would generally exit that sell, but it would have to meet our requirements, and one of our requirements is that that reading on that SSV2 be above 19. This one currently is at 6.1016. Therefore, we are not exiting that trade at that time. Okay, what we had here is a retracement back. We actually made 580 pips at its peak. On that move down, we had to move back up. It moved us back up to about within 230 pips of profit. So we went from 580 to 230 in this move back up. Okay, But then we have a reversal candle. I've gone ahead and put our reversal candles on this chart. We had a reversal candle that formed. It hit kind of this level, the 4,600 level. Nice round number there. That was actually a good level of resistance for us here. Basically bounced off that level, and then we had another move down as our SSV2 continued to make us money. Okay, so some of you are saying, okay, well, we went from green to red and then back to red, from red to green. Okay, so yes, that's what's happened here, actually in the middle of that upswing. Well, what happened once again is that it did not meet our requirements for a SSV2 euro dollar buy, which would also meet our requirements for a SSV2 euro dollar sell close. So we're still in that trade. Okay, the actual reading on the SSV2 was 17.2 at that time. Having said that, we continue to move downward. There's an opportunity to get into the reversal candle here, and if you were lucky enough to get into this euro dollar SSV2, if you were not in the original trade and took this on a discretionary basis, you would have had an opportunity to collect quite a few pips, because this trade, which you would have gotten into roughly at 43.50 area, was worth about 400 pips. Okay, and that is a discretionary trade. Technically, we were in a euro dollar sell from 12.7, so you would not have taken a euro dollar sell on whatever date this was. I believe it's 119, January 19th of 2010. Okay, so this move continued to move down, and we had an opportunity to profit. We are still in that move. At its peak, it's at about 870 pips. We are currently in that trade at about 800 pips. I've got a reading here of 792 pips. Okay, at our peak, we were at 870 pips. Now, we'll see what happens with that trade. If we'll be taken out due to a SSV2 buy signal above 19, or if this thing will continue to motor down and we'll make another few hundred pips and get to that thousand pip mark. Who knows? Whoever knows. If you feel comfortable, if you feel like you'd like to take profit right now, take 50% of your position off, leave the rest, and let the SSV2 robot take care of the rest of that move. Having said that, this is our 800 pip move on the euro dollar. This is Marcello Ducille signing off with www.thefxpert.com. Ciao.